Okay. Just a continuation on our or sorry, on our example on Stack Overflow, right? Uh, I think I was cut down when I was creating or the second method, which is the recursive method. Okay, so let me just run this. Control S, compile. Sorry, compile. How big is that? I'm sorry. Mm, okay, save. Okay, static void main. Sorry. Uh, kasi nga pinagyan ko lang to, sorry. Yeah, pinagyan ko lang pala kanina yung, or inuulit lang pala natin. Sorry. Uh, Hindi pala ako nag-click ng panibago. Okay. Uh, then, okay. So, as you can see, we encountered an error here or a memory. Okay. So, encountered an Stack Overflow error. Okay. See the, okay. So, next, we will be, uh, or we'll now go to exception handling. Okay. The exception handling. So, what is exception handling? Now, it's a mechanism to handle runtime errors, ensuring the normal flow of the program. This allows a program to continue executing even after an error has occurred. Okay. Now, exception or your what are the keywords that are or that can be used in exception handling? Okay, we have the try, okay, which is a keyword being used or a block, okay, being used for or sorry, it's a keyword where a block where exceptions might occur. Okay, sorry. And then you have your catch. Okay, it's a block to handle the exception. Okay, and you have your finally. It's a block that executes regardless of an exception. Now we have your throw. Okay, this is being used to throw an exception manually. Okay, and we have your throws, which declares an exception that a method might throw. Now, uh, your throw, it throws a problem. Okay, commonly or the purpose of this one is being used inside a method to create and send a specific problem or exception when uh, when something goes wrong. Okay. Now it's like we can throw to a press or to a scenario wherein pressing an emergency button to stop the program if a problem occurs. Now, throws, this will give you a warning or it warns about the possible problem. Okay? It is being used in a method declaration to warn that this method might cause a problem, okay, or an exception. Okay? It's like putting warning sign, okay? Saying careful, this might cause trouble. Okay? Now, what is the syntax? Okay, the syntax for your exception handling. So you have your try. This is where your code that might throw an exception. Okay, then followed by a catch. Okay, catch. Then the exception type. Exception type E. Okay, then this is a code to handle the exception. Okay, then you have your finally, finally black. It's being used or this is an optional, okay, optional, okay, code that runs whether an exception occurred or not, okay? So that's your uh, try block. Again, this is where or we write the code that might cause an exception, okay? Um, if an exception occurs, the control goes to the catch block. Now, the catch block catches the exception if it occurs. Now, the exception type specifies which kind of exception to handle. Okay, in this example or in our example, we have used arithmetic exception, IO exceptions. Okay, key here is the exception object that you can use to get details about the error or exception. Now you have your finally black. Okay, again, it's optional. It runs whether or not an exception occurs. This is useful for cleanup actions like closing files or releasing resources. Now let's try an example for a simple try catch. Although in the earlier part of this recording, we have already used the try catch, but here we'll have an example again. Okay, public class. Let's name this a simple try catch. Okay, we'll just perform a basic arithmetic. Uh, Again, we'll just perform the arithmetic, okay, or the basic arithmetic exception division by 0. Okay, so public static void main. I don't want to copy it anymore because I might forget later on again that I have copied such main method. Okay, try, then int result equals to 10 divided by 0, then we catch an arithmetic exception key object system out that print error cannot divide by 0. Okay. Then system that out print line program continues. Okay, so save and Java, Java, Java. So there you have it, cannot divide by 0. Okay. Now we can also perform multiple call this one multiple exception handling. Okay. So let me just create an array. Okay, we'll combine your arithmetic exception with an array index out of bounds. So int numbers is equals to 1, 2, 3. Okay, then system that out that print line will call the numbers 5. Okay, we performed this already earlier. So, but this time, okay, we'll have combine or we'll have to combine the arithmetic exception and the array index out of bounds. Okay, so again, we'll first catch the arithmetic exception. Okay, so error cannot divide by 0. I'll be adding. Let me just copy this one. We have the array index out of bounds exception. Then we'll have the message or the uh, notification error array. So whenever we encounter an error for our on this code or on this part of your code, we will execute this or this catch will be executed. Okay, this catch block. Then if this will be encountered as well, we will have to catch or we will have to do arithmetic exception or then we will be displaying the error cannot divide by 0. Okay, so out of array index is out of bounds. Okay, then let me just delete this for a while. Save. So we have here an error array index out of bounds. Okay, just let's try to put this first. Save. Okay, so the other catch or the other exception was not or it's not already performed because upon the execution of this line, okay, which is a division by error, it already executed the catching of your arithmetic exception, okay, which notifies an error cannot divide by 0. Then we also have this so-called finally. Again, the finally block will be executed either or whether it runs or not with an exception. So finally, okay, we'll just print this. Okay, so let me use copy. Okay, cleaning up resources at that. Okay, then after that one, maybe it won't firm. I'll just add program continues. Okay, save, compile, then run. Okay, so there you have it. It displays the arithmetic exception notification. Then it has their finally black. Then a normal system that print line for program continues. Now we'll have the throw. Okay, your throw exception, or in Java, throw is like reporting a problem on purpose. Okay, it is used to create and send an error message when something goes wrong. Okay, so we just demo the public class throw example. Okay, then public static void main string r. Okay, then try set age in cat illegal argument exception. Okay, then system out the print line caught an exception. Class E that get message. Then public static void check age. Age age if then we'll check. Okay. What we are trying to do here is that we will be using the wait, okay, we will be creating a throw, or we'll be using the throw, okay, later on. Age we will be using the throw here to manually create and throw an exception if a condition is met. Now, the exception is that we will be uh, creating or throwing is your illegal, is the new illegal argument exception. Okay, illegal, let me just copy this one. Okay, and we will be putting the message age must be at least 18. Okay, then if yes, okay, then we'll just print access or a success. Right, so save, right, Java, Java, throw example dot Java, so Java, throw example. So you have here, since our age is 15, so it will just display the got an exception, age must be at least 18. So let's try to run this 18, save, compile, and it will just display the success. Okay, so there you have it, your exception uh, handling. Okay, so please do your final lab uh, 3 and or your laboratory activity 3 and 4. Okay, and we will be checking your output during our laboratory session, the following meeting. Okay, so thank you.